Hello guys, welcome back to the Python section of data engineering with Animesh, and today let us solve a pattern problem. So you can see there's a pattern on the screen. This is a very basic pattern, and I will be bringing a very new and bit difficult pattern also in my upcoming videos, but let's start with a very basic. Okay, so this is basically a right angle triangle pattern that is called, because see, if you see the shape of the stars, it is in a right angle triangle. So how you get to this pattern? So the main, what is the main logic behind this is how efficiently you can use the loops in Python. Okay, so first, so let's take an n where n is equals to int input enter a number. So what this n is defining, this will ask the user how many rows you want. Basically, these are the rows like four. This is the first row, this is the second row, this is the third row. So basically it is asking the user how many rows you want in the output. Okay, now first loop will govern the number of rows. Okay, so what would my first loop is for I in range till n. Okay, so suppose if the input is 5, it was suppose if user has given input as 5, so it will go 5 times. Okay, so means my rows would be sorted, that I will get 5 rows. If the input is 6, it will give me 6 rows, so my input is sorted. Hashtag second loop, we will use two loops. Second loop will take care of columns. Okay, so the loop is for j in range 0 to I plus 1. Okay, now this j is will be used for printing the stars. So suppose for the first iteration I would be 0, it means the 0th row, and the j will run from 0 to 1, means only one time. And what I will be printing? Print star. And just remember, after every star there is a gap. Okay, see, after every star there is a gap. So I will just do this. Okay, so I have printed this with a gap, and at the end, just to change the line, is print here, and I will just run this loop. Okay, what? Okay, I think this is causing an error. I will just remove it, and let's see. Enter a number. So I will give 5 only. Just okay. So see, I've got the required pyramid structure. I will explain you again. So first I is equals to 0. J will run only one time and it will print a star. So after first run, we got the star. Now due to this end, we are going to run new line this time. Now this time the line I becomes 1 and J will run from 0 to 2. Means the range would be 0 to 2, means it will run one time for 0 and for 1, and it will print star 2 times. And that is why here we have used a space, so that there's a proper spacing between the stars as it was a requirement in the question. Suppose if I don't give this, let me show you. Suppose if I don't give the star, you can play around, not a problem. Just uh, again, okay. I will just see, you will get the same pattern but without any spacing. Okay, so which is also correct, but in the question I saw the space, so I added the space. So yeah. For the third loop, when I becomes 3, J will run 3 times from 0 to 3, means 0, 1, 2. And it will print stars 3 times. So that is how you solve the pattern. Pattern are mainly dependent on how you use the looping. So this was a very basic pattern where the simple use of two loops helped me to get to the pattern when I the first loop always governs the row and the second loop always governs the printing method, how you are going to print. In my upcoming videos, I will bring more complex patterns to you, and this would be very fun solving. So stay tuned, and I will see you in my next video. Till then, goodbye.